Are you serious?
Hello, my name is Marcus Brunzi.
Hello, my name's Sean.
And this is How to Kill an Hour, the show where Sean and I find some funny stuff on the net, talk about ways to kill time, and genuinely catch up as friends, innit? Are you okay with me calling you a friend today, Sean?
Yeah, I'll allow it today.
The pause felt like weeks. Run this back 15 seconds in your podcast player. That pause was unacceptable, bruv.
How are you, friend?
I don't know now. I thought I was all right. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Welcome to the show, Sean. Do you know what? Should we just jump straight into it, mate?
Boy.
Cool. Right. All right. How we kick off the show is we kick off with our jokes
Of the week.
There are some people, and possibly because of a boo-boo that I made, sending in emails of jokes. I'm not going to refer to any said email for sending in jokes because that is not how we're receiving jokes. We are receiving jokes via one entrance only. There's only one entrance point that you're allowed to send us jokes at, and that is howtokillanhour.com/jokes. That's howtokillanhour.com/jokes.
Is it
and
a forward slash or a backslash?
It's always a forward slash.
Forward slash, just
always a backslash.
What?
What is a backslash? A backslash is more used for coders and stuff, I believe. But
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, it's a conversation for a different set of people. But yeah, it's a forward slash always. And yeah, if you send in a joke that is deemed reasonable enough for this current climate, then we'll get it out there on our wonderful punishment episodes, of which
I feel like
I've enjoyed the content on
there's a lot of
recently.
people who are, their motive is to try and get us cancelled as quickly as possible.
Yes, Sean, I think, you know the friend that goes, just jump out the window, mate. Like, it's only 2 floors up. You'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
I bet you won't pull the fire alarm. I bet, look, I dare you to pull the fire alarm, innit? That kind of person. It's all right, just throw the rubber at the teacher's head. That kind of person is sending in the jokes so they can watch us.
They're the ones creating the bullets and asking us to fire them.
Yes.
Staying away from those bullets.
Yes, exactly, man. And don't forget, guns don't kill people. People kill people. That was a sick tune. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Right, let's get into it. Jokes of the week. I'll kick off, shall I, Sean? Is that all right with you?
Alrighty.
A man wakes up one morning and farts. It sounds like Honda. This puzzles him, so he farts again. Honda. He makes an appointment with his doctor to get it checked out. When he demonstrates to the doctor, his bottom goes Honda again, and the doctor says, don't worry, I've seen this before. Go down the hall, 3 doors on the left, and see the dentist. Dentist, says the man. That has nothing to do with my teeth. The doctor says, trust me, I've seen this before. So the man goes down the hall and demonstrates to the dentist. Honda is the noise his bottom makes. The dentist says that he's seen this before and asks the man to sit in a chair. He pulls a rotten tooth out and shows it to the man. Look, this tooth was rotten. The man farts again, and it sounds perfectly normal. The man looks at the dentist and goes, that's absolutely insane. The dentist looks him dead in the eye and says, abscesses make the fart go Honda.
So bad. Oh my. The whole time I thought it was an accord joke.
Oh, that'll be a throat problem, innit? That would, innit? If he's...
There's a good one there.
Oh my gosh.
Oi.
There you go.
Someone just created a new joke.
Hey, there we go. So how was that for a long walk for a short swim, whatever? No, what was it? A long walk for a... We've been saying it wrong, haven't we? It's a long...
I don't know. I've never heard it apart from when you said it. So whatever.
Oh, I thought you said it first.
I never said it first. I was copying you. So.
Oh, for a long walk...
For a short dip.
Sorry. A long walk for a short dip. A long walk for a short drink.
A long walk for a short drink. A long walk for a short drink. Right, we've been butchering.
That's all right.
To be honest, it was like the blind leading the blind because I was just following what you were saying.
Yeah. Or as I like to say, and it's the deaf leading the blind, isn't it? That's what it is, basically. It's the short leading the tall, right?
It's a long drink for a short walk. Something like that. Right.
It's a long drink for a short stroll. Okay.
A dead body was found in the lake. The police found a wallet with the body. They found that the wallet belonged to a certain Mr. Brown, but they were still not sure if the dead body was Mr. Brown. After searching the database for Mr. Brown, they found out about the twin brothers Harry and Larry, who were very close friends with Mr. Brown. They were summoned. At first, the police showed them the wallet and asked them if it belonged to Mr. Brown. They said, yep. The police further asked them if there were any other details by which they could 100% verify if the corpse was Mr. Brown's or not. They asked to see the arse of the corpse. The police were a bit surprised, but agreed. After having a close look at the arse, they shouted in unison, "This is definitely not Brown. He had 2 arseholes, not 1. The inspector asked them, "How is that even possible? Did you see his arse when he was alive?" They replied, "We've never actually seen his arse, but every time we went out with Mr. Brown, someone would always say, 'Here comes Mr. Brown and his 2 arseholes.'" A long walk again, isn't it?
That was a long walk for a short drink. Hey. All right, that's a good one. A man goes to the shrink and says, "Doctor, my wife has been unfaithful to me. Every evening she goes to the bar and picks up a random man. In fact, she sleeps with almost anybody who asks her. I think I'm going to go crazy. What do you think I should do?" "Relax," says the doctor. "Take a deep breath and calm down. Now let's start from the beginning. Exactly where is this bar?" He knew it was coming, didn't he? He knew it was coming every time.
Oh, mate, this is a terrible one.
Oh, go for it. I love it. I love a terrible one.
You might get this one. No.
Bloody hell, don't say that, because then I won't now.
No, I feel like you might. All right. What did Watson say when he was constipated?
I don't know. What did Watson say when he's constipated?
"No shit, Sherlock." Sorry, man. That's so bad. It's terrible.
I like it. You just reminded me of a killer bit for this week, actually. Sherlock Holmes stuff. So
Okay. All about
remind me that.
Sherlock.
A politician dies and gets to choose between heaven and hell. But first, he's given a tour of both places. The tour of heaven goes as expected. It's vibrant, sunny, peaceful, with the charming harp and music playing. There are people dressed in white robes walking around. Everyone appears happy and peaceful, but honestly, seems a little bit boring. Then the politician gets a tour of hell, but it's not what you'd expect. In hell, he's shown all of his favourite things: beautiful golf courses, free everything, infinite booze, all of his old friends, partying, drugs, prostitutes, the lot. The politician can't believe it. It's like all of his epic nights out combined and stretched out to infinity. When it's time to make a choice, rather surprisingly, the politician chooses heaven. The devil's completely shocked and goes, "Why the hell did you choose heaven after I showed you how incredible hell would be for you?" The politician replies, "I know a false promises campaign when I see one." Come on!
I like it. The angel of death said, "I've come for you." The man replied, But why? I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm healthy." The angel said, "You left your phone at home without locking it. Your wife found it." The man replies, "All right then, let's go."
No resistance. He's like, mate. Good dad. All right. An old lighthouse keeper was nearing retirement and decided to hire a young man to take over for him when the time came. He invited this young man for a tour of the structure. It was a tall building sitting on an isolated island miles away from shore. The voyage to the lighthouse was a rough one, with high waves and heavy rain making it very difficult, but eventually the young man made it safely to the island, and the 2 men commenced a tour going around the island and its sights. They made their way to the lighthouse afterward as the old man demonstrated the inner workings of the structure before climbing up into the large lantern himself. "And that's the gist of it," the keeper said, having finished the tour. "Any questions?" "I do have one," the young man replied. "Are the waters here usually this choppy? I'm just concerned about supplies and keeping food and bulbs stocked." "Ah, yes, you're right to be concerned," says the keeper. "These are not friendly waters, and you may have to wait a few days, if not weeks, for any vessels to reach the island. Of course, there is one trick to getting more supplies." "And that is?" the young man asked. The old man smiled and said, "Just turn off the lantern." Hey, that'll do it. I like that one.
Yeah,
it's a good little one.
Nice one. My wife came home with 4 cases of beer, 3 boxes of wine, 2 bottles of whiskey, and 2 loaves of bread.
She's a keeper.
Are we?
Sorry.
Are we expecting guests? I asked. "Oh, no," she replied. "Then why did you buy so much fucking bread?"
Damn. A man with 2 buckets of fish was leaving Galveston Beach when a game warden stopped him. The warden said, "Do you have a license to catch those fish?" The man replied, "No, sir. These are my pet fish." "Pet fish?" "Yes, sir. Every night I take these fish down to the beach, let them swim around a bit for half an hour, and when I whistle, they jump back into the buckets, and we do this every night." "That's the biggest load of hooey I ever heard," said the warden. "No, really," said the man. "Here, I'll show you." He releases the fish into the ocean, and they wait. A minute goes by, 2 minutes go by, and the warden goes, "Well?" The man replies, "Well, what? When are you going to call them back?" The man says, "Call who back?" The warden snaps, "The fish." The man shrugs and goes, "What fish?" It's a classic twist. It's a new twist on a classic. I love it. I don't know what. I love them kind of jokes, man.
Just like,
What are you talking about? What?
just get rid of the evidence. Fine, no worries.
There you go.
I can't remember.
What was the other one about? I was going to ask you. Do you remember what the other one was about? When they throw something out and they say, "What? What was it?"
Sorry?
There is a. Have you not? There's another version of that
There's another
joke.
version. I can't remember.
I think
If-
you've
if-
told me the other version. That's why I liked
If anyone
it.
can remember,
Yeah. What is it? Like it was. I don't know. Anyway.
I'm trying to think what else would be. It's probably something daft. I'm gonna wrap my brains around.
Probably like Probably said it's like a magic bottle of beer and threw it over a wall or something. I don't know.
Bro, I feel like I might have done this.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do it, and you can tell me if
you
I
better
did
tell
it.
it so well that I forget that you've ever told me it before.
Oh, I feel like I might have done it. All
Go
right.
for it.
I'm gonna say the first bit, and if I've
Okay.
done it, just tell me.
I'll say the punchline on.
I invented a thought-controlled air freshener. My wife thinks it's ridiculous, but it makes sense if you think about it. Come on!
Do you know what? If you have told me that, I would have deleted that from my memory.
That's a great one. It's a good play on words, man. Come on.
Technically, like a goal's a goal, innit? It's a joke. I like it. It's wordplay,
Thought-controlled
thought control,
sense.
sense. I like it. And there you go. Those are our jokes
Of the week.
Now, Sean, before we move on to our killer bit where we talk about how we've killed time, we've got some physical stuff out there. Sherlock Holmes thing to remind me about,
what's that?
please. Oh,
we
don't
do
forget.
that
That's
later.
coming up,
Okay,
Sean.
all right.
You know, sometimes you talk to our audience and they send us in jokes and stuff like that. We actually have asked them to send in their best work pranks. So shout out to James, Sophie, Hellspawn Goddess, B Stratford, Yo-Yo 50, Kays, and Santa's Queen, and everyone else who got involved with best work pranks. And when you're ready, Sean, I'll go for it.
All right,
Cool.
I'm ready.
Here are some great work pranks. I sent an apprentice out to get me an ID 10T employee form. He went to 3 banks, the post office. He went to 3 banks at the post office before we let them in on the joke. Dread.
Oh, classic. I once asked a newbie at the bank to go down the road to another bank and ask for a set of scales so we can balance the books at the end of the day. Absolutely wind up.
I got a spray bottle full of water and pretended to sneeze behind one of my workmates and then sprayed the water onto them. Oh, that's sick.
That's gross. That is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If at work someone, I'm just saying,
a dangerous prank.
if someone sneezed at the back of my head and I fully felt it, I think that if I turn around and lamped you one, then that would be totally fine.
That's one of those pranks you got to immediately say. It was a joke.
You gotta show the water.
Yeah. And even then they'll be like,
Unless they turn around, you're like blowing your nose.
yeah.
Don't do that. Discreetly disconnecting a colleague's keyboard. I've seen people call the IT people without ever checking the cord.
We used to do that at school. Do you remember at school in the IT room when everything, we would swap over someone's mouse and keyboard
Start
and then
typing
type in a rude word, control print, boom, detention for them. And then quickly switch it back. No, sir, it wasn't me, I promise. So we type sex. I remember that. That was classic.
Dread
I mean, allegedly. we did that.
I would never do something.
Never
like
do that.
No, man.
At a mechanical workshop, we would send the new kid down the road to the tyre shop for a long wait. After a while, we'd call them back.
For what?
They just send them for a long wait. So they don't- check it. At a mechanical workshop, we would send the new kid down to the tyre shop and tell them to ask. Sorry, I'll get this proper. At a mechanical workshop, we would send the new kid down the road to our friend's tyre shop to ask them for a long wait. They'd leave them for a while and then send them back. It's like a long stand, isn't it? Yeah.
What's a wind up? I had a manager ask new employees to please go to the stockroom and get a sky hook or a shelf extender. Neither are in existence. This is like the flipping. This is like the what is it? The windscreen? No, the indicator fluid.
Get some indicator. Indicator fluid for my car. We used to send apprentices to the hardware store for left-hand screwdrivers and rubber hammers. So, you got any left-handed ones?
You know what? You could have come back with a mallet. You could have come back with a.
You know what?
Yeah.
Technically, you're good, isn't it? You're good. A left-handed mallet as well. Don't be like.
Yeah. As our painting and decorating company, we always send newbies to the shop to get some tartan paint.
The worst thing is, for all of these, once you know you've been done, that's a long walk back to where you work, innit? Because you got to come back in the office and everyone's like, hey! Like,
Got to go to that tyre shop for a bit first.
Man, so thank
ones.
you very much, man. Those are your best work pranks. Appreciate those, man. Feel free to send us more in the comments. Right, anyway, so time for our killer bits of the week. Before I forget it, before we talk about the techie stuff, this is a free thing everyone can get involved in. Sean, am I right in saying if I'm speaking for you and I'm out of turn, you let me know?
All right.
We are both big fans of Sherlock Holmes in at least one of the spin-offs of the now... It's copyright free. I think anyone can write about Sherlock Holmes. It's that old now.
Bro, I love pretty much all Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, cool. Because I'm there as well. I didn't know if it is all, but a lot of Sherlock Holmes.
We don't know what the best one is, but we don't need to.
Well, there is one coming up the inside track in a different format. Ooh. You ever heard of a podcast?
Oh, yes.
So there is a Sherlock Holmes podcast called Sherlock & Co. And it is produced by Goalhanger Podcasts.
Okay.
Which is Gary Lineker's podcast company.
Oh, right.
So he may or may not, in one episode, make a cameo appearance. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, it's a reimagining of it. This one's based in the UK. I say that because Sean and I are big fans of Elementary, which is based in New York. It's based in UK. It is current day Sherlock Holmes. So we're talking 2023. That's where it starts, right?
Okay.
You get 3 to 4 episodes per season, and they release an episode every single week. So if you listen now, you can go back and listen from the get-go. So you've got 30 seasons of episodes that are 2 to 3 per story, about 20 minutes long each.
30 seasons? Did you say
30 seasons? Because each story is about 3 to 4 episodes. So if they have a new season on now, I think 33 will be later by the time you're listening to this, and they'll release an episode every single week. So it's been going on for about 3 years, 2-3 years, and it's become something that I've really enjoyed listening to.
Have you just found it quite recently?
I found it about 6 months ago, and I smashed through loads of it.
Boy, kept that on the wraps.
And then I just saw it in my podcatcher and started listening again.
But is it just like an audio book?
So in this version, check how great this is. This imagining of it. Watson is still a doctor. Still involved in, had a history in the army, which I won't say too much about, but because you can listen to that. And Watson is creating a podcast called Sherlock & Co. in the show that you're listening to. So he carries around the microphone to record them solving the crimes. So you're listening to a fictional podcast, which is kind of sounding like a live investigative podcast, because obviously Sherlock Holmes isn't real. So Sherlock is very smart.
What?
Yeah. Well, sorry. So Sherlock, of course, is very smart. And in this version of Sherlock, which a lot of people have kind of alluded to, he's openly on the spectrum. He's openly neurodivergent. And they've added in a great character, Mariana, in there as well. And who's kind of like, she's actually part of a trio now. It's a weird show if she's not in it as much now. So there's like the three of them, and they go out and they're solving crimes. And it's getting to the point now where they've done enough episodes where they can do stuff where they will throw back to an earlier episode. You get a reoccurring character. Some of the stories, even though they're separate investigative cases, link. So you'll listen to one show, like one season, and at the end of that third episode, about 20 minutes each, sometimes longer, 40, sometimes shorter. You'll listen to an episode and they'll go, but after solving that, doesn't that link to this? And then that will kick off the next season as well. People, if they want to get involved, can jump on Patreon and they can get ad-free versions, and I think they can get the whole. They just drop the whole season.
Can I ask, is it new? Is it like the Hound of Baskerville, or is it like new stories that they made up?
So some stories I feel are heavily influenced by classic Sherlock Holmes things, and other ones are just totally based in this world.
Just a new created.
Yeah. But there may be there may be a character, a nemesis of sorts that is in play at some point.
Is Moriarty not by him or herself?
I shall say no more, Sean. I shall say no more. But yeah, man, it's a really good listen. Sonically, it's really cool because it's like it feels like they're clearly there. Whoever's sound designing it, I should find out. We'll put that in the comments. But whoever's designing it, it sounds very well put together. It sounds very realistic. There's like ruffles of microphones and stuff when they're moving around.
Was there like little sound effects?
Yeah. And later on, as a treat, and this is a quite recent episode, this doesn't spoil it, as a treat, they buy a second microphone. So there's some points where you hear action going on in one place and action going on in another place. And there are, because their story is based in the real world and they're releasing a podcast, other characters react to what they put out on their podcast. So if they put out something that's incriminating, then that everyone in the universe, like, and the weird thing is because it runs alongside what's going on in the real world, they'll do a Christmas party where they'll go to Goalhanger Productions party and you'll hear other people from other podcasts talking like, oh, nice to meet you, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's really weird. It's like this. It's really weird.
Like an Inception.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds super interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they've done really well. It's a great listen. I think it's garnering like a lot of attention like worldwide, and it's just a lovely take on Sherlock Holmes. Great for a commute, great to pop on if you like to meet like me and you're chilling and you want to just have something listening and to listen to while you're not like, you don't want to do too much like watching TV and stuff. Really good listen. Honestly, you reminded me when you said Sherlock. I'm sorry, I back pocketed it. Sherlock and Co.
I thought I'd just put out there, but did you watch any of the new Sherlock and Daughter?
I've not. No, I need to. Oh, I need to get on that. Sorry, let me put that on my list of things to do. So I'm doing that as we speak. So I should be doing my life admin. Sherlock and Daughter, listen.
I got stuck because I couldn't get for some reason, one of the apps was not casting to my TV and I didn't want to watch it on my phone.
All right.
But I will say, it's interesting because obviously in this podcast that you're talking about, they introduce I'm guessing Mariana is a female character. Mm-hmm. And in this, you can imagine that the daughter is a female character.
It helps.
Crazy.
It does help add a bit of a better dynamic to it. I think having a fit, like, it just rounds it up a little bit. And this Sherlock and Daughter, is this based in the olden days, or is this nowadays, or is it future?
No, it's set in olden days. Yeah, okay. It's not current day.
I love a future Sherlock, like a Sherlock.
Oh damn!
Sherlock Jones with a laser.
Sherlock Jones.
Sherlock Jones. Sorry. We'll bring you in on the Jones joke one day, guys.
Yeah.
Sherlock Jones. Who's this Sherlock Jones? But I was going to say something. I forgot that. But
I believe it hasn't been done. Or maybe it hasn't.
Future Sherlock. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. I'd love to watch Sherlock. Watch Sherlock Jones, like Indiana Jones.
I would watch Sherlock Jones.
You just reminded me. They do like to make light of themselves in Sherlock and Co. So in one episode, clearly Sherlock Holmes tries to wear a hat and Watson tries to go a moustache, and they just like bury each other for it and get rinsed for it. So it's stuff like that. But I will check out Sherlock and Daughter. I'm seeing online there's a lot of chat, people asking, is there going to be a season 2? We do not know. It's of Sherlock and Daughter. We don't know. It's too soon to tell whether they'll be getting a second season. But Sean, how about I take your Sherlock, you take my Sherlock, and we get back to each other about it?
Sounds like a plan. I mean, I've also put it out there, like, if they could just keep making Sherlock stuff, I will keep consuming it.
Oh man, it is. I just like that. It's just good old. I don't. Why does it work so much though?
The Robert Downey Jr. Films were, I thought, super fun. Elementary is obviously great. If anybody hasn't seen Elementary, please go and watch it.
Yeah,
or at least watch some of it to get an idea of Johnny Lee Miller being very socially awkward.
Yep.
And absolutely he goes over to the other side of the pond and just starts telling the Yanks about themselves, which is quite funny from a British perspective. I think it would be also funny if you were American. It's just
and he's a great actor as well. And we got Lucy Liu in there as well, also a great actor with
amazing.
Watson, playing Watson. That shouldn't be a surprise. Yeah.
No, she's amazing. It's a good cast.
His dad as well.
Yeah.
Great. His dad always gets the, in a lot of things that I see him. Sorry, I forget the actor's name. A lot of things I see him in, he plays like the rich dad or the rich aristocrat.
He's got that look about him.
Oh, don't be so silly. This is all of the toffee waffle and flip flap.
And his brother, Minecraft.
Oh man,
Reese.
I can't remember.
Reese Ifans.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's really
it is Reese. Oh my god, it is him.
Yeah, and
Notting Hill.
And the what's the Donny the sponsor? He's really good in it as well. Do you know that guy I'm talking about in it? I can't remember his name.
I can't remember, Sean. Sorry, mate.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant. So yeah, as round up, if you haven't seen Elementary, do go and check it out. I think it's 6 or 7 seasons.
Alfredo Lamosa. Amazing actor. Oh my days.
He's wicked.
Yeah. Oh man. To be fair, the casting in that is strong, man. It's done quite it's been so long, I reckon I can go back and watch it again. It got to like 5 or 6 seasons, didn't it? Or maybe
at least 6. It might be 7. It's either 6 or 7 because I've definitely watched the whole thing. I've watched the whole thing twice through.
Yeah. I'm ready to go again. It's looking like it's about 7 seasons from a quick little it's 7 seasons, man. 7 seasons.
It's still, you know what's annoying is that like I can still as soon as I see the beginning of an ep now, I will still remember. I need to leave it another couple of years.
Yeah, give it a bit. Is it the point where you know where the twist is?
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's that kind of show. The twist is where it's. I think that's where it's like best. And I'll say, to go back to Sherlock and Co, they've got them in. A couple of them, because obviously I'm Sherlock savvy. Couple of them, Sean. I'll be honest with you, bro. A couple of them, I was like, Elementary. I was like, it's Elementary, Sean.
But even what do you call it? The Benedict Cumberbatch ones.
Yeah,
they were very, very popular. I like them. I prefer Elementary. Most people I know prefer the Benedict Cumberbatch ones.
Yeah,
whatever floats your boat.
I like the Benedict Cumberbatch ones, but I think Johnny Lee Miller, his Sherlock, put him in that kind of interesting cultural juxtaposition of New York. Just it makes for such a good show.
I like the way as well. In we were talking about in Elementary where Moriarty, like they make some of the characters females, which does give balance to the show in itself.
Definitely.
But I will say this: I like the character they chose for Moriarty in the Benedict Cumberbatch one.
Okay, I can't remember who that is.
He's a strong Moriarty,
a nemesis,
Irish.
Okay, I won't say anything about the potential of Moriarty in this universe.
Okay.
But we know if it's a Sherlock Holmes universe, it exists. But anyway, go Sherlock and Co.
Moriarty. It's like there being a heaven without a hell. Moriarty's got.
Oh my god! I've never heard you be so romantic. Fucking hell, over Sherlock.
No. Do you know what it is? I feel as if, and this is me absolutely digressing.
Yeah,
mad digressions.
Yeah.
I feel like there's quite a lot of people that if you ask them, they would say, yeah, maybe I'm not religious, but I believe in God. And if you say to them, well, do you believe in the devil? They'll be like, oh no, I don't believe in the devil.
Yeah.
I think they if you believe in one, you have to believe in the other. That's just my very black and white.
I hear what you're saying. But then you ask them if they believe in Sherlock, and that is.
And then they're like, "Do you believe in Moriarty?"
Oh! We sound like such
idiots, man.
Anyway, to switch over to something much less nerdy, quick update for the Nintendo Switch 2. Obviously, Sean and I, we've unboxed it on the episode. We've spoken about it. Quick update. And look, you got to check out the whole YouTube. We've got
the whole travel box.
Got the third party. I'm just setting myself up to get mugged. There's Marcus with his box. And we got the whole. That is a box full of all the stuff.
Hey, I'm not going to lie here, but Marcus with his box is not going to be a good catch line moving forward.
But a quick shout out to the guys from Turtle Beach. They sent us over some control pads, which, you know what? Listen, Nintendo Switch controllers are great, but man like me likes to hold a traditional controller, like I'm showing to the camera right now.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty cool. I like the Star one a little bit better than the Mario one. They both glow in the dark.
Nice touch.
There's nice little touch, yeah. But I don't know
Also,
how often I hold my controllers up to the light and then put them and then turn off all the lights.
But also, you shouldn't. It's bad for your eyes.
To play in the dark?
Yeah, don't play.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've got an excuse not to play scary games in the dark now because people are like, turn off all the lights when you play Resident Evil. I'm like, bruv, I have to turn the sound down and like it has to be daylight.
Okay,
outside.
you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
I know peeps that put headphones on. They sit, and I don't know why in the middle, but they decide to like, sit in the middle of a room, so there's no comfort behind. With a laptop screen right in front, full volume, absolute pitch blackness everywhere, and I'm like, nope.
Might as well just throw a bag of knives on the floor just in case. You know, if someone wants to come along
and then swim through them.
Yeah.
Can I just say, it reminds me of a joke that I saw the other day. Yeah. I was looking for some content for today, right? And I stumbled across Chuck Norris jokes.
Oh, bring them, bro!
I think we should do like a Chuck Norris episode.
Chuck off.
One of them.
Yeah, guys.
One of them. Jesus could walk on water. Chuck Norris could swim through land. What?
Bring it back. Bring that back. That's how we kick it off next time.
Oh,
I like that. But anyway, so shout out to Turtle Beach. These are called the rematch controllers. They've got extra buttons on the back which you can
quite comfy,
assign.
actually.
Yeah, they are in it. They feel Sean was saying it. They feel.
I mean, I still play. I'm still on the original kind of Xbox controls,
and this is closer.
I feel like I could play. I was about to say FIFA. I feel like I could play EA FC 25 with this
football simulation.
Really does roll off the tongue, doesn't it?
Oh, God, it sounds so sweet, doesn't it?
Can I just say? I'm going to put it out there again. Another digression. They dropped the trailers for EA FC 26 this week, and I'm just going to.
Sorry, Sean. What do we call it for short now? EAFC.
I don't know.
FC 26.
Guys, can someone give us we can't just call it EA FC 26 every time. FC doesn't really work
because we never called Pro Evolution Soccer Pro Evo. We just called it Pro Evo, innit?
We just called it
Pros.
Yeah, you play some pros. I might just keep calling it FIFA.
Yeah.
For the moment, for argument's sake, right now, until we come up with a better acronym or name for it, it's FIFA. It is what
FIFA
it
26,
is. FIFA 26. I'm just going to put it out there. I've been very disappointed with quite a lot of the latest offerings of FIFA.
Really?
Well, just from a perspective of like packaged, wrapped up. To be honest with you, there are things that they make worse a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Goalkeepers got worse. Defending got worse. The being able to take the super power shots from outside the box, 100% a win. No, that was great.
Okay.
But that was only introduced a couple of years back. This, I've watched all the deep dive videos, and what they've promised us in this year's one, it looks exciting. It looks like they're finally listening to the consumer, because, and I want to put this out there, last year's numbers were not good.
Really?
No. A lot. Not only that, but the what would you call it? When someone plays something and then they see the drop off. What would you?
Oh, so it's their retention. Game retention.
The game retention was.
Oh my gosh, I did a word.
Go on, game retention was very poor this year, and I think it forced their hand a bit into, and it's quite interesting if you look at the video that they've created. It's like what they would say are they throw out like things that people have said. Oh, the defending is too rigid, and then they go on to explain the things that they've done to try and fix it. And quite a lot of the points that they put across were things which were the main gripes, and so it is one of I'm very much looking forward to. I might just be getting sold an absolute dream here, but I'm very much looking forward to EA FC 26, aka FIFA 26. Let me know your thoughts on the deep dive videos and the new trailer that released.
So I think we should get our hands on it and have a go when it comes through. Only a few months away now. and play.
It's actually, I believe the early access is sometime in August.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're weeks away then. Jesus Christ. Sean, we're recording this just before August.
I know. But
Where the hell did summer go?
Bro, it means the Premier League starts in a few weeks.
Hey, welcome. High expectation, low return.
Welcome to being a Spurs fan.
So that's EA26. We'll keep an eye on that. Those Turtle Beach Switch controllers, they don't have the new C button. That is the new thing because I don't think they released it. But 50 quid for those, 49.99 instead of the 69.99 or whatever it is for the stuff that comes from Nintendo. So decent quality.
This is 50 quid.
That's 50 quid. It's decent quality. Slightly
man,
cheaper.
controllers are so expensive nowadays.
Yeah, bro.
I will say this.
I think the Nintendo official ones, official Joy-Cons, I think are 69.99. Whee! And Nintendo Switch Pro controller is not 36. It's the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. I think it's even more. Well, it's got to be even more. Switch 2 controller, sorry, is 68.99. Some places 74.99 in others.
Son. I mean, I still use the original Xbox ones. I have had two of the Elite controllers.
Yeah.
The Xbox Elite. I will say this: the controllers are so heavy. Yeah, like real weight to them. But when you drop it, it means they bruck.
Elite controllers.
The Elite controllers. And they have this rubber like wrap on them.
Yeah.
And once you play for a while, if you end up like removing a bit of the rubber, you can't get it back in. Like it, and I mean, for me, I think they're like 150, 161 was a gift and that. But like, they don't last. Xbox controllers nowadays, I swear, back in the day, yeah, I'd have a controller for like 3 years. Nowadays, it's like, I don't even play that often. 6 months and that controller's done. One of the buttons don't, it's always like the RB button doesn't work, or one of the other buttons is finicky, and I'm like...
I think with controllers, we really reached the pinnacle of controller shape for like long time gaming when we got to this kind of shape that we're at now, which we've been showing with this. I think, yes, I like the Joy-Cons and stuff, but I think I am a fan of the control which has the sticks on either side and you crack on.
Can I ask, do you prefer misaligned sticks or PlayStation aligned PlayStation, like they're both the other ones where the D-pad, isn't it?
Yeah, not I just get used to it.
Whichever.
I wouldn't mind if they're in the same. It depends. I wouldn't mind if they're in the same place. I think it's because it's easy because your mind's in the same spot. But to be fair, it doesn't.
Don't bother.
I just adjust. The hardest thing for me as somebody who has been more of a fan of PlayStation is the A, B, X, Y buttons throw me when I go between Nintendo, Xbox. But PlayStation, I know it's square, cross, circle, triangle. So that's really easy for me.
Especially if you're playing something like Shenmue. Where
Yeah.
on the screen, you're like, X. Oh, yeah. That's why.
Yeah. So like, even me, when I first step onto a Switch after being on another after having a go on something else, I'll
Get you a minute.
I'll do something like go back instead of forward.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Damn it! Oh, I just set up my character. They look good. Come out of it. Oh man! Do you know what I mean?
That must be annoying.
It's so frustrating. But then I get back into it. But I think with controllers, it's a shame because we peaked, and then what we've had is companies across the board going, "How do we innovate? Make them better. And just like with FIFA 26. They might be adding things that take away from the experience.
Don't kill my hope for EA FC 26.
But like FIFA 26, maybe the control pad, they will listen and there will be control pads. If not, third party might be the way you have to go.
And then they'll bring a control pad that's got like
FIFA 26 installed on it.
It's got like 10 years warranty on it.
Can you imagine that? Oh man, or 1,000 wins. Bro, I'd love a warranty like that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I broke the control and I was so fuming about having to go and buy another control, and so I went and I spent another 50 quid. And the guy the guy when I bought it, he was like, "Do you want warranty for that?" And I'm looking at him, and everything in my being is going, it's gonna break. You should get it. And I was like, "No, I don't want warranty."
Oh,
like I know you're trying to dupe me with your warranty, but really, he was like, "Bro, You should get this warranty.
He was trying to help you.
Right, you know about these controls, isn't it? Like, it's not your first rodeo, is it?
Probably being told by management, we're losing too much on warranty. So he's like, do you want a warranty? Do you want a warranty? Like, no. It's like trying to help you out.
I can see that you got scars from them, the trauma from the previous broken controls. Like, do yourself a favour.
Not being funny. It's the third time Sean's been here in 6 months to my controllers. Also, Nintendo Switch, Sean, I've been playing some Mario Kart World.
New overhauled Mario Kart. What are we saying?
Bruv, they've managed to. They've added more flavour to the game. They've added more seasoning and flavour. What's your reference point for Mario Kart? What's your last one that you really got stuck into?
Like one of the ones on the Wii, like quite a few years ago.
Like a double dash, maybe, where there's like two.
Yeah, double dash. That sounds about right.
So, what we have from when you've played. Let's go even back. If you played like the Mario Kart 64,
yeah,
great.
Mario Kart 64.
Mario Kart 64 had like ways for you to skid and get a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Obviously, turbo at the lights.
Yeah, you have a little
couple little shortcuts. All of that stuff you have more of. There's more ways to turbo. So you're going in a straight line, you can hit a button and you start charging up a turbo. Corners, you can do turbos. You can drift behind somebody and pick up speed. There are way more power-ups.
Can we call it boost?
Boost? You call it boost? Yeah, cool.
Call it boost.
What do they call it on F1?
You can't charge off.
On F1, what do they call it?
DRS.
Yeah, you do your DRS. No, there's a DRS. There's loads more power-ups. The dreaded blue shell is obviously not going anywhere, sure, and that is the blue shell that smashes everything in its path and does get the person in first, but you can escape it if you have the right power-up. There is a power-up that can get you away from that blue shell.
Is it like a little, like a, you know, when someone fires a missile at a thing and they fire off the what do they call them? Like distractions.
Distractions.
It's not distraction.
There's a feather power up which takes you off the track for a second, which pumps you in the air.
And if you do it exactly the right time,
I think you can. Yeah, and with red shells, there's also a speaker.
Wait. Are you aware that the blue shell's coming to you? Yeah. Okay.
Like that. It's like like that. You can hit a red shell with a
decoy.
Speaker.
That's what I was looking for. Decoy. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Sorry.
There's loads of shortcuts. AI is a little bit smarter. So there's loads of tracks. Like if you the last game that was big was Super Mario Kart Deluxe, and they had an add-on as well, and everyone was joking saying, is this going to be the deluxe version? But no, it's a whole new overhauled one. There's a couple of extra new game modes. So the battle mode's there with some new courses, which is fantastic as we know it. There are different teams you can set up, so you can have free for all, everyone, or you can have different like number of teams.
Oh, that's
2,
cool.
3, 4 teams.
All right.
Obviously, there's co-op play. Or co-op, you can do. There's up to 4 players, so you can all play. You can do tournaments together, Grand Prix. There's a new mode though called elimination mode. Right,
lap by lap.
So how it works is you can play the game course by course, but some of the courses aren't circular. Some of the courses are like a journey and they end.
Like
and you drive through the world as you do these courses. So you can actually...
So instead of a circuit, it's just a point to point.
Point to point.
Okay.
So there are some ways you can actually... Let me digress to another mode. There's another mode you can play where you drive all of the routes in one go with no stopping, right?
Okay.
And then there's obviously the classic tournament mode where you go past the finish lines, you reset and then you go again. But elimination mode, right? There's 24 of you on the track, I believe. I might get that wrong. And it's like at the checkpoint,
the last
drop the last 4 get eliminated.
Last
the
4?
The next checkpoint, the next 4. Bro, let me tell you now.
Oh, you must get heated.
It gets spicy. And I haven't played as much online, because online is like, bro,
you need to all out warfare.
You need to. It's like having a boxer size lesson and then getting in the ring with like flipping. You're sick. You get me? You need to be ready to go. But that mode is amazing. The elimination mode.
Okay.
I can't wait to play it with you, bruv. Like, I think we should get on, crack it, like have a few games together. I've introduced it to a couple of non-gamers.
It seems like the kind of
game, they've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was about to say,
they've got into it.
Like the kind of thing that even if people weren't gamers, they come over and be like, "Oh, let me jump in and have a little mess around."
Yeah, it's a game that I've seen a lot of couples play as well. Like I think a few mates of mine that like them and their missus will try and like, let's get first and second place across all these races and whatnot. So that's really good. And yeah, Sean, just so you know, as well as that, when we next have a gaming session in, I've been sent Donkey Kong Banananza. And that's also got a co-op mode as well. So we need to get on that.
We had a quick look at Donkey Kong, did we?
Yeah, I think so. I mentioned it. But
I think I remember asking you if it was like a platformy game, and you were saying that it is kind of a platformy game.
Yeah, 3D world, platformy game. I think it's got some mini games in there as well. we'll get into that. I think Mario Party is out as well. Donkey Kong. Mario Party's out as well, or should be out soon too. So we need to get our heads around that. That's one where I think you can have the camera in the room and then it scans each of our faces and we are in the.
Oh, what is in on the Switch? Like the
yeah. Because we've got the camera. We've got the camera with the Switch. It's all set up. And if you guys want any details, I won't go into them now about all of the little accessories we got. Actually, I'll show you one. This is cool. If you're splitting your Joy-Cons in half, this is pretty cool. You can pop them in, and then I feel like you can play for longer insteed of holding. I
would definitely draw for those
instead of holding a raw Joy-Con. In it, sometimes it's good to strap up a little bit. You know what I mean? You like what, sorry?
Like a bit of comfort. Like. To do. Like, I would feel that would be more ergonomic within your hands, and as you said, elongate the sessions.
It's got a nice, like they say, some foods have a nice mouthfeel. It's got a nice hand feel. Nice hand feel. I'm very feel. Also, quick BJJ update, Sean.
Yo, what's been going on? Have you managed to get younger?
No, sorry about that. I don't know what that. So something keeps beeping. I've not got younger. I've decided to reduce my training intensity.
Okay.
I've reduced my training intensity. So I'm going in consciously being less tough, and I'm saying to people, hey, I'm going to spar. They call it sparring or roll lightly. Is that okay with you? And if it's not okay with you, I won't be offended if you roll with someone else. And so far, people have been very accommodating of it. And I've said to them, if you want me to apply pressure via weight, because that's easy for me to do, big bastard. So I'll do that, but I've learned a lot. I believe I had my first ever experience, by the way, under 10 lessons, first experience where I felt like I knew how to get, not even out or into someone.
Go on.
How I knew how to get a advantageous point out of somebody in a moment.
Yes, bruv.
And I was like, okay, I for the first time thought, okay, their knee is there. If I push it here, maybe I can roll over there. And I did it. But it was admittedly in an environment where I knew the person wasn't giving it all. I wasn't giving it all. So we were kind of letting us each other out. Very good. And I'm learning.
But even spotting the opportunity is already, you know what I mean?
So much. Because the first time,
5 weeks ago or something, you wouldn't have known that there was an opportunity there.
100%, Sean. I'd had no, and I've got to say, by rolling lighter and being more sensible, and choosing to have a bit of space between sessions, maybe not back-to-back days, I'm feeling that my fatigue is better. I'm not feeling as sore.
Okay.
You still feel a bit knocked because it's hard not to. It's a sport where you roll over and land on your side, and if you're big like me, it doesn't bruise, but you feel it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not conditioned really. I've not really done any combat sports. I've not been there kicking bamboo trees to strengthen my shins and like punching wood like they do in Karate Kid 1. I don't even know if that's a technique, but I presume there's other ways people toughen themselves up.
You can either or you get rolling pins for your shins.
Fuck
it's
off.
Really painful. It's really painful.
Yeah. So I'm not looking to do that. I'm not doing it, but like luckily everyone's been really nice to me, and like I think there's a couple times when I think people have seen me and gone, oh, he's big, he can take it, and I have to like say, yo,
but
just so you know.
Let me ask, do you roll over and go, hey, man's gonna roll lightly today? Or you go, hello.
I'm more like, hi. Did I tell you last week that when someone spammed me around, I went, weed. Yeah. So there's more of that, or there's more like talking to people like, yo, is that cool? Or like, and I've noticed people have gone back to me in a role, do this, and it makes it better.
Oh, okay.
Like I had, sorry if this sounds boring, but I think I'm trying to explain it because I think this is nice. I had too much space between my chest, and they were like, nuzzle your head in, and it will make it uncomfortable for me. And I did it, and they were like, that's actually quite not uncomfortable. No, you feel like you feel like you're overwhelming me, and that is how you use your size. Yeah,
I mean, like. I've had it. I've done a tiny bit of BJ, but if someone if someone is the same size as me and they're lying on top of my chest, I'm like, this is really fucking hard to breathe.
Yeah, and I think you're right, Sean. But
super uncomfortable.
I think, but by me being like really light with them, that I'm finding people are more likely to show me stuff, and I'm gonna keep attacking it. Not attacking, wrong word. I'm gonna keep approaching it from the point of view is when I go there, I'm like, I'm going here to learn. Yeah, I kind of go there like. I call in my head, I'm like, I'm going to class now. Like, not as in class to mash man up or anything. I'm going to class where I'm going to learn something and have a bit of a workout and a sweat. I will still say, honestly, trying to stay hydrated and stuff like that is a real good idea as well. Drinking lots of water before, after, salts, that kind of stuff. It's a sort of lesson where you don't want to walk in there with like I'm a bit thirsty, because you got gi on, t-shirt on, I put knee pads on or some stuff like that and whatever. It's a lot of layers, hot gyms, you're sweating, bruv. So yeah, but really enjoying it, man. Really good. Keep
Glad to
going.
you're back in.
But I think it's about doing less. Less
is more.
I feel like there's kind of brothers that are going there 6 times a week. If I was to try and do that, I'd be like walking like Kurt Angle.
You know,
And Kurt Angle now. You get me?
it might be one of those things where it just like it ramps up and you just get more and more and more used to it, or it might just be that ship has sailed and we're just a little bit old.
I think so. People are talking about competing and stuff like that. Not to me, but I hear people talk about competing. That isn't even on my horizon.
You hear people talking about competing. I hear people talking about, bruv, how did I go to sleep yesterday with no injury and I wake up today and you know what I mean? I'm like, what did I do? Pull a muscle in my back whilst I was sleeping, or did I? What, you know? It's those conversations, and I'm like, yeah, bro.
I arranged my pillows in the wrong way the other day, and I woke up with a crick in my neck. A crick in my neck. I was like, you fucking idiot. You idiot. Sean, before we get out of here, I've forgotten. It's time for our sport
of the week.
Oh, man. How can I forget, Sean? How can I forget showing my bro? Sean, I can officially tell you, I hope you can see the screen better this week, by the way.
Yeah.
I have broken my algorithm for you, bro. The internet is showing me sport after sport, right? Okay. So I'm going to turn the volume on for this one. Right? I might have to refresh this to get it going again, but Sean.
Okay. Am I to explain what I'm seeing as it's playing?
You are.
Okay.
I think the listener may be able to get on board with this quite quickly. Okay. Here we go.
Hands up. Simon's hands up. Run in place.
Okay.
Simon's is running place.
Oh, it's a Simon's. It's a Ludwig's Streamer Games, and it is a competitive game of Simon Says.
You are watching the world finals of Simon Says.
Finals. Simon's is hip. Simon's is head. Simon's is hip. Simon's is head. Simon's is tap. Simon's is stop.
They are so good.
Hands up. Simon's is hands up. Hands down. Simon's is hands down. They're good.
The tension.
Forward. Simon's is stand up straight. Simon's is hands up. Simon's is hands down.
I'd be out by now 10 times.
Hands down. Simon's is hands down. Run in place. Simon's is run. Simon's is stop. Hands up. Simon's is hands up. Wave it around. Simon's is wave. Simon's is stop. Wave it around. Simon's is wave. Simon's is run. Simon's is stop. Hands down.
The person.
Oh, and he comes out. He dropped his hand. Sorry, sorry, Sean. Go on.
Just put it out there. The person who is calling out the Simon Says is like a mixture between someone at like an antiques auction and like a horse racing commentator.
Oh, I'd say he can definitely rap Eminem's Rap God. Easy, innit? Yeah. So what do you think about that?
That was intense.
We like it. It was good pressure there. The champion was I'm Fall from Grace. I believe this was a Red Bull event that was put together. It was Ludwig Streamer Games. So it's other streaming celebrities. We can have a look and see what Grace is saying if you want, actually. But that sounded a bit creepy. Let's have a look and see what Grace is saying.
Fall from Grace.
Gamer. Grace there. Is that a place? That's a streaming. Yeah, skater, board, but also a Red Bull athlete now. Obviously, because
look at her go. Big up. I am Fall from Grace.
But yeah, she kicked the hell out of it. How was that, Sean, for your sport of the week? Was that all right? It's really cool, isn't it?
So random.
Sean, I don't know why I'm doing this, but here is your second sport
of
the week.
Right,
Sean. This is the Massage World Championships.
What?
Can you describe what you're seeing? So describe what you're seeing.
So there are many massage beds and there are many massage therapists and clients, and they are
being massaged. They are in an arena where it looks like judo happens, and we are seeing some extreme massage techniques. This looks a little bit sensual.
It is.
It's sexy.
It's a little. Yeah. It's quite. Yeah. It looks quite sensual.
Shout out to our mannequin for pretending that he's asleep. That is very good acting from him, though, isn't it?
What he has to do?
Yeah. Look at the technique in that massage, Sean. The core.
She's like fireman lifting this.
Yes.
This chap. Wow. That was.
So that was. I flipping love it, bro.
And also the comment of, but you don't have the confidence to literally butter churn on top of a dude unless you're a goat. Yo.
She is the goat. Giving the foot action there as well. There are other massages going on in the background.
How do they score this? I would love to know
So Sean, I'm thinking massage technique, right? Flair's got to be something in there because there's footwork in the background. There's people using tools as well. Look, there's a little bit of synchronization there as well. Ease of use, maybe we're seeing her putting him into some sort of arm lock. Also, it seems effortless. The fireman's lift with the hip. Fantastic there.
I'm just trying to figure out whether, do you think the people that are being massaged have anything to do with the scoring, or is it purely you think there's some judges that are visually looking like we know how good this massage is?
I'd say it's got to be a visual thing, because if I had my friend in there and I was massaging them, I'm like, you are giving me 11 out of 10 whatever I do. Even if the move that I did where I put manage on my hip broke your rib, you have to tell me it's amazing. If
you can't have your brain, it's got to have your brain.
I think it's got to be 3 coaches, because if you look carefully, look at when she's doing this flare move, she's looking up as if she's looking the judges in the eyes, saying, "Are you not entertained?" That's what I feel like.
She's like, "Have you seen this move?"
There's a slight aggressiveness to it. If you look, that there's flair, there's elegance in the movement, but also there's an aggression of sorts. The way that she looks out, she looks over to the judges when she pulls that move. Sean, we're gonna have to play that again one more time.
There's a little bit of sensuality.
There is, and there is. That is a very sensual move. Holding hands whilst I don't even know how to describe this position. It's Kama Sutric of sorts.
It is a bit.
It's this power move, Sean, with the hip. But yeah, look. The focus on the face, the look up at the judge. That's a look at the judges. That is.
She's like,
"Are you not entertained? Look at that, pure icon." And looks away, cuts her eye at them. Yeah, that is the flair move.
Dash
Other people giving rounds of applause.
Yo.
But that is your second sport
of the week.
I am. Where and how do I
enter?
I want to be one of the judges / what would you call them?
I'll just take the warm-up stages. I'll take the warm-up stages because I feel like as an athlete, you've got to do like practice runs. So you got to do chops like.
Are you saying
they got to do like
that
chops?
you do like the massaging version of like a fluffer?
I was gonna go more for like a physio, like warm them up, but you made it sound so sweet. Now I've not got a chance of being able to do it now. Nah, it's just about it because I felt like I had a moral duty there. Like, I'm a professional athlete. Like the person that puts the ice in the ice bath. I was going to be there to like help them warm up their fingers with some chops, crunches, offering them my broad shoulders to help loosen up. So technically, I'd be massaging their hands with my shoulders.
Their fingers. It's all about give.
It is. I'd be massaging their hands with my shoulders, Sean. When you think about it, they should be thanking me. And the best comment is from Thomas Jacobs. He says, "Results are in. He's pregnant." We are going to wrap up the show there, Sean. But I will say, shout out to everyone else that was involved in that show. I don't think you left with a medal. There are people filming it, Sean.
I know. This woman definitely.
Look at them at footwork in the background. The footwork in the background, though. Look, he's trying it. But I don't think it has the same flair as our current champion.
I'm going to put it out there that if this lady here didn't medal, I will be horrified. She's got a medal at least in it.
Sean, I know. Even though this is the first time I've watched this sport, we're looking at the Tiger Woods.
Do you know what? They might have created a platinum. It was gold, silver, bronze, and they were like, you know what? Let's add a platinum one in.
Do you know what? Next year, she's on the panel. She's not allowed to compete anymore. That's how they retire people from games. They respectfully take them out and say, look, we'd like to have you as a guest judge this year. Not allowed to anymore, man. And that was the Massage World Championships in Tokyo. It must be the most. There you go. And everyone's calling her the Michael Jordan of the massage world. She's out here
ragdolling this brother.
Tell you what, I wouldn't want to do any BJJ with her. She'd mess me up, bruv. She'd mess me up and knock me out, and I'd feel so relaxed.
When you wake up, you're like, oh my god,
I had a crook in my neck. Like, oh man, it's like
there's bloody pillows that I forgot to check.
Oh man, so Sean, I hope you enjoyed your sports.
I did indeed.
I did indeed.
There we
the
go.
massage one was my favourite.
That was your favourite, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's cool. Yeah. Right, well, if you want to get your jokes in, it's howtokillanhour.com/jokes. That's www.howtokillanhour.com/jokes. Fire those over. If you want to send us a sport as well, feel free. Send us a sport. Send us something interesting you want to talk about.
Algorithm?
No, but then they're messing up their algorithm.
I know they're messing up their
you want to mess up your algorithm as well. Fire it over, man. I've been Marcus Bronzy.
I've been Sean.
We'll be with you soon, man. Promise that we'll keep on talking right until the music ends and we get a nice little at the end.
Keep talking.